Every cyber incident starts with a threat actor or a source of risk. If you don't know who or what those sources are, you can't protect your organization or comply with CMMC. In this video, we'll discuss how to identify all relevant threat types and build a threat source inventory aligned with NIST 800-30 and CMMC requirements. A threat source is any group, individual, condition, or event that has the potential to cause harm to your systems or data. Threats can be intentional, like an attacker, or they can be unintentional, like a power outage or a user error. NIST 800-30 groups threats into 4 primary groups: adversarial, accidental, structural, and environmental. Let's talk about specific risks in each of these groups. The first one is adversarial threats. Adversarial threats include hackers, nation states, competitors, cyber criminal groups, trusted insiders. These are people that we think that are on our side, but they aren't really. It could include malicious insiders, like a vengeful former employee who we know is angry at the company. Or it can include suppliers and partners. It can even include customers. All of these threats have the motivation and perhaps the ability to compromise sensitive information. The second group is non-adversarial human threats. These are well-meaning people, but they're people that make mistakes, like they'll misconfigure a system or use an insecure method to transmit sensitive information. Non-adversarial human threats can also include critical employees who leave the company and take with them hard-to-replace corporate knowledge. Third group, structural threats. Structural threats include system failures, software bugs, hardware malfunctions. Finally, the fourth group is environmental threats. This is pretty self-explanatory. Natural disasters, fires, floods, power loss. It could even include something like a solar flare that disrupts communication at a critical time. CMMC Level 2 requires companies to demonstrate awareness of risks to CUI, or Controlled Unclassified Information, both from inside the system of the organization and from outside the systems of the organization. Assessors will expect to see evidence that you considered all 4 major threat groups. During assessments, I see a lot of companies just concentrating on cyber attackers. But the CMMC risk assessment domain requires that all of these types of risks be addressed. Any threat to an organization's mission, function, image or reputation, assets, or individuals that results from the operation of the systems that process, store, and transmit CUI. That's what you have to look at. So create a simple table listing each threat source, its type, any relevant capability or history that that source has, and whether it is relevant to your environment. And then ask, how likely is this threat going to affect our company? By the end of this step, you'll have a comprehensive inventory of threat sources that's tailored to your organization. This is a critical input to assessing likelihood and impact in the next stage. That's what we'll do in the next video. We'll translate these threat sources into specific threat events, realistic scenarios that show how these threats could impact your systems and your data.